pretty much a repeat of the Part A overview. The Part A overview, because it's a plan for Part B, you can certainly look at the Part A overview, and that will be useful for helping you with Part B as well. It's just keep in mind that I will have, in the Part A overview, there's specific instructions for Part A, which obviously don't apply to Part B, such as the hyphenated headings. That was just to help you with your word count. So in this case, we go, so 1.0 introduction, 2.0, we've got the composition of the macronutrients. So composition, we can just say composition like that. Then we go 2.1, protein. And then you're going to write information there about the composition of protein. So thinking about the different structures of protein and so on and so forth. 2.2, carbohydrate. And you obviously write information about that there. And then you've got subheading 2.3, lipids. And so you keep working through those headings. So we've got the next heading is biological functions. So you can go, 3.0, biological functions. And then you've got 3.1, again, protein, and so on, 3.2, carbs, 3.3, lipids, and you'll write under each of those subheadings information about the biological function of proteins. So you're pretty much just following that procedure through. And remember, this is not bullet points now. You're not writing bullet points for each section, like, biological function of protein, bullet point 1, bullet point 2, bullet point 3. That's not what you're doing now. That was just for the plan, for Part A. For Part B, you're writing it up now as a report. So it's sentences, it's paragraphs of information that you are referencing. So you'll include in, as you write information, if it's coming from a place of like a textbook or a journal article, you'll reference the information accordingly. So for example, if you write protein is, so biological function of protein, so you started writing something like information about proteins or amino acids, substrates for neurotransmitters, and then I'll put a reference in there. So this is just a silly example. Don't worry about the word substrate, just means, raw material for something. So we've got amino acids are the substrates for neurotransmitters, and I've referenced it there. So make sure you discuss the information, write sentences, refer to journal articles, refer to the textbook, other textbooks, reference accordingly. And then at the end, you'll have an end reference list, and that end reference list will list the full references out in their full style in the APA 6th edition style. So if we just quickly share the screen again, and I'll remind you, in case you've missed this information, if you go to